The universe is full of connections we call coincidence. They slip through the cracks between moments, covered by the to and fro of this and that of the day. But can you keep at one time two minds? One for the foundation, the interactions, the trees, and the other stretched out into the ether? Can you thread a needle while still moving forward? Can you read the signs and stay on the road? Can you keep your eyes open in the light? Maroon, maroon, maroon. Long country roads with my rolling hills of grass. Contrast the sprawling green with the speckled yellow dandelions. On the horizon, my rolling hills are met with a true sky blue that's layered with wisps of white. A maroon truck passerby. But I see their brown and blue eyes notice me. I only dwell on it for a moment before being taken back to what truly matters. That expansive true blue and wispy white is peppered with the blackness of crows, and they circle above me. Perhaps they know something I don't. I don't take it personally. Looking up, I can't help but notice the sun in my periphery. As the rays hit my averted gaze, the refraction reveals their deeper nature. A spectrum comprised of the most brilliant diversity. It's the violet fringes that truly take me in. The magnificence of its depth is impossible for me to miss. And I could stay with this vision forever. But here approaches another passerby, and I'm taken from that violent brilliance to maroon again. That's the second time on this long country road. I'm starting to wonder if this is more than coincidence. The road winds and the corners skew as my focus is back to what's in front of me. I pass through a heavily shaded area with trees looming above. The dense woods pass by so quickly, but I still catch a glimpse of the wild. The temperature drops, and I feel a cool sense of calm compared to the warm embrace of my rolling hills. The patchwork of leaves makes room for crepuscular rays to make their way through, giving me a hallowed sense and a feeling of grandeur. It's so quiet in these calmer, cooler woods. My mind becomes so still. Time seems to slow, drifting through, mixing. Another maroon passerby. My rolling hills. To stand atop a quiet valley as the sun waxes and wanes with each passing cloud. The breath of the land, returning a deep breath to me. No longer the claustrophobia of polite society. My eyes are set free by the distance. The pale blue sky, resting easy on my mind. Each moment of drifting clouds brings me closer to silent meditations. The birds flying just above the horizon. The trees whispering amongst themselves. The sun's inaudible roar. And suddenly, a maroon truck. For a moment, the world was mine. Not a soul with enough will to break my concentration. I think I was going somewhere. Perhaps it was my opportunity to transcend this density, only to be wrenched back to the ground and reminded, this world is not my own. If I just ignore the maroon passerby, I can return to the state of mind that was stolen from me. But my saccadic eye movements flash in their direction, and I catch a glimpse of their striations. Light blues, lit by the sun, feigning innocence. Dark browns of protection. They notice me as well. I can't imagine what they see as I stand in the sun with very little on my mind, except escape. Not from them, but from everything. And in that last moment before they pass and we meet eyes, I understand them. Without the complication of words and time, in that instant, I know them. And then I'm back to the hills. But now the crows circle above me, as though my momentary lapse in watchful meditations opened the door and left me vulnerable. But I can't be taken away from my goal, the goal that I ever seek. Transfiguration through the sun or the moon. Once again, I focus on the sun at an angle, and its rays separate into a spectrum. The full spectrum now refracting in my eyes. Who knew color alone could be so peaceful? And at the very edge of it all, a violet fringe, so unbelievably present, so hyper-real, so another maroon car. It's as if the universe is consciously preventing me from peering into a greater existence. But I will not abandon this struggle for spiritual freedom. So I look on. But the sun now hides from me in the cool shade of looming trees. The sunlight is silent, yet the dark is somehow quieter. I begin to fall silent in heart and mind. The last light peeks through the leaves, reminding me of where I wish to be. But the looming leaves try to pull me from my hills and lull me to sleep, dragging me into the earth. And I begin to fall slowly into this cool embrace, ever so slowly, my mind mixing with the rays through the trees and the dense and cool surroundings. Perhaps this is it. Perhaps this is the moment I needed to break free, to finally let go of this place, of this existence. Finally. But alas, through my drooping and tired eyes, coming towards me, Maroon. Thanks for watching the video. I'll be reading and analyzing my book From Then Till Now on Wednesdays, and Peace of Mind on Saturdays, as well as my quote conversations throughout the week. If you enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to like and subscribe, so you can visit my channel each time I provide more content, and engage in the comments so you can share your thoughts with me. Have a good day.